On the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Here's Smith to return it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Great watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. There he goes left side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there, because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered. He said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That man is a quarterback.
Get outside. My first
Start hate.
and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield.
Give me that.
For the 3rd time, Jackson intercepted. Almost football, but it comes out.
Yeah.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
I told you about that.
Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
It's now 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For John Brown, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
14.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield,
a big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Lamar Jackson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all. Go back to what you said about electrifying the crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Smith to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Well, 51 got caught lacking, okay? That's your pot.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put anything.
You got to know what you're doing.
He's taken down. Ricky
know what play you
Jackson
picking.
leading the
trying to run
surge there
around.
as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Trying to run around
Sacks, a
and
growing
throw in the
theme
air.
in this
Same
first half.
formation.
This
We
is
ain't
2nd and
choosing
long.
nothing. And
They
that's
go
what you get.
play action with Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
It counts
So, Brandon, we've
on all streams and platforms.
They want to accomplish offensively. I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
The Saints on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever.
And you keep choosing the same play.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. He's got a man complete. 30, 20, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. And McCaffrey, 93 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right.
What's he
like
doing?
a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
Here. What?
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good.
What's they doing?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
So
Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll air it out deep to Thomas. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe runs.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson got intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get, and now they're going to fake it. They don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game.
This is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Put it down. Go ahead. Ain't nothing in there. Go ahead.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Shotgun now for Brees. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown, Reggie Bush. There to make the grab. And the Saints add on to and now they're going to fake it. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long choke play is what got him in position.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Can you hit LB?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Second and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going
Jeremy
against them,
went
but
with
you have
his
to like the effort
appreciated,
there.
okay?
Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey down. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And McCaffrey, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
4-yard line.
Again, Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. And McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The wrong one.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
He's not the one you want to
Their
throw
own
it to.
39-yard line.
I mean, kick it to.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Looking long for Thomas. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Avonte Maddox.
Breeze pass intercepted.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At their own 19-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. Give him 9 there.
Nope,
the first
he ain't
down
giving nothing back.
It's a gain of 9.
He ain't giving
Brings
nothing
up
back.
2nd and a yard. At the 20.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. To return it, here's Reggie
It's
Bush.
really kind of sticky.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
We'll see how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Gain of 21 yards. First down.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Bush on third down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence and get your ball on the field.
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Reggie Bush. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Look at that, and you change your life.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt.
They call him Reggie the Legend.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Saints 40, Saints 12.
You know what? You don't get the ball. How about that?
The Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Going up top. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints just continue to roll. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
This is taken just shy of the mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
In any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back, they got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon. And the Saints are pouring it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score is Saints 54, Saints 12.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Second down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake.
Sam Mills.
Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So after the INT, it's Brees. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Reggie Bush, 62 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Anderson on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score is Saints 61, Saints 12.
Might keep that score right there, 61, a nice number.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
How I worked that out. Might get business.
Here's Smith to return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Jackson from the shotgun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. A sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Jackson Throwing on 3rd and long. That is incomplete, but a penalty flag is thrown. This could possibly be a push-off. Looks like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. It might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he will not be able to look up there. It's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Oh, it's a wobbler here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Off at the 36. Another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jackson. Jackson to his left. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15. Jackson now down around his goal line. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that will go out of the back of the end zone. Way too much mustard. Not a good punt, and it will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Jackson now off the bootleg. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Jackson forced out to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Lets this one rip toward Graham. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Saints. 69 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Hendrickson getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Pushing his way inside the 40. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer last to do it in 2001 for 7 picks. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Bree's going to throw here. That's caught by Jackson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
25 yards. 1st down, Saints.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Today's final score, Saints.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
I said if you want to. Send the invite. What you waiting on?